Krystle, and I live with my husband Alex and our cat Riley. Despite living with lupus, I try to enjoy life to its fullest. So come share in life's big and little moments with me. In my shoes.
Hi guys, it's Saturday, and very shortly I will be getting picked up by my aunt and uncle, and we are going to see Taylor Swift in concert. I'm so excited. I have been wanting to see her in concert for like so long. So one thing we're all trying to do is figure out who the surprise guest is going to be, because we've been following like her along on this tour so far, and she's had like all these awesome like surprise guests. Like, oh my gosh, she's had Ellen and all these other people. And so we're trying to figure out who it's going to be tonight, because last night it was apparently Keith Urban. So, but anyways, they're here and we're going to get going. Well, we just had a wonderful dinner at Baton Rouge. I had prime rib with mashed potatoes and vegetables. I had a salad too, really good. And I decided to have a strawberry daiquiri. I haven't drank in years because of my medications, but I was like, I think I can do it one time. So anyways, we're getting ready now to leave and head on over to the Rogers Center for the concert. CN Tower is all lit up.
As long as you can't stop singing.
You might be one of those crowds that's like from my dreams when I was a little kid. And you are. So let me just say this, Toronto. If you keep up this vibe that you've got going on, I don't think that Vance Joy and Shawn Mendes and me will be the last artists that you see on this stage tonight. You know, I have to mention something. And this thing that I'm going to mention happened almost a year ago now. This thing is that I put out an album that I made called 1989 almost a year ago. And that's when you did something absolutely remarkable and gracious and generous. You welcomed it into your life. You cared about it enough to memorize the lyrics to it, which I just witnessed for the first couple of songs. And then, to top all of that off, you decided that you wanted to fill an entire stadium full of 50,000 of you to come and celebrate this album with me on Saturday night. And so I wanted to come here and I wanted to thank you for that. And I feel like what we should do now is maybe take a little trip down memory lane throughout the songs of 1989. What do you say, Toronto? You want to come along?
Was backstage at the Victoria's Secret fashion show at a Golden Globes party.
We were in English class, freshman year of high school. The first time we actually met was in New York. We stayed backstage and talked for basically half the show.
I attempted to approach her, was stopped by a bodyguard, said, "No, I really know her," and he said, "Everyone says that."
We're best friends. Taylor's kind of the sister I never had. We went from the back of English class making sarcastic jokes to the front row of the Grammys making sarcastic jokes.
Before I met Taylor, I would tell all my friends, Taylor Swift and I have so much in common. We both take our most painful experiences and turn them into art. And they would say, you and Taylor Swift have nothing in common. She doesn't want to be your friend and she doesn't know who you are. But look at me now, guys.
What I'm so proud of her for doing is embracing different phases in her life. New York kind of makes you see the world differently.
I'm like the face of New York for a lot of people, for like 100 different people.
It helped change her style of music and the person she was becoming. I think it's the best decision she's made.
Now when we go to New York, it's like we know we're gonna have these epic adventures.
I'm out at night. I'm eating a hamburger at 4 in the morning. I'm buying a weird cat from Brooklyn that has emotional problems.
I first heard 1989. I heard 1989 in her apartment in New York. In her kitchen.
She was like, I want to play my new album.
I was so excited. We would listen to it like 4 times in a row.
And I made her play it until she finally said, I don't want to play it anymore.
I think we like lost our mind and she played me like 4 songs.
I could tell immediately it was gonna be what it became.
people here tonight, people who've never seen me before, people who maybe have seen 5 concerts, 10 concerts, 2 concerts. It feels like I've been opening up my diaries to you since I was 15. And that's 10 years now, so way to go, us. Still hanging out together. And I've been always really honest with you, and I feel like you've always been really honest with me in the chart, and I can't thank you enough for that. And you know, I've learned so many lessons in the last 10 years, so much about my life has changed. But if I had to say a year that I learned the most important lessons, a year that I met one of my best friends, who's still my best friend, a year that I learned a lot about myself, I'd say that year of my life was when I was 15. Take a deep breath and walk through the doors. It's the morning of your very first day. Say hi to your friends who you've seen in a while. Try to stay out of everybody's way. It's freshman year and you're gonna be here for the next 4. It makes it a crowd of 50,000 individuals rather than just being like shadows and darkness and I can't make out who's doing what. You know what I've noticed about this crowd is that I'm watching people who are probably standing near strangers who they haven't met before, dancing as if absolutely no one is around, like you're in your bedroom alone. I'm seeing you not just mouth the words to songs, I'm seeing you actually scream the words to every single song. And some of you may be people who don't usually sing in front of other people, but you're doing it tonight. And the generosity that you've shown me tonight, it just has made me fall in love with you, Toronto. So thank you so much. And then I start thinking about how if you're the kind of person who will just let loose and dance like you don't care what people around you think, how special that makes you, and how incredibly unique that makes you. Because in 2015, we have endless reasons to feel insecure about the way that we act or the way that we look in public. And we kind of have a lot of messages sent to us that we're supposed to be cool. And we're supposed to be chill. And we're supposed to be unaffected. We're supposed to be unexcited, and that's cool. And I've had that message sent to me. I know you probably have felt that out in the world, but I just want to thank you for not trying to be those things tonight, because another word for all of those things is cynical. And I think that it's one thing to have a goal to try and be cool, but I think it's a little bit unattainable, because what's cool, what's trendy, is always going to be changing. I would so much rather you focus on the goal of trying to be happy. And happy people show it when they're excited. Happy people are enthusiastic. Happy people dance like you've been dancing all night. And it makes me so happy to see you living your life this way. So if anyone tries to make you change, please don't. Please don't change the way that you are, Toronto. You guys are killing it tonight. I used to really care what was said about me. I think it's natural, we all do. We care about people's opinions of us. But I don't know, in the last couple of years, people who don't know me or care about me enough to get to know me, their opinions don't factor in. I only care what you think about me now. And the day that I found that out, the day I realized that, I was in London, and before the day was over, I'd written a song called Clean. Sing with me, Toronto. Just because you clean don't mean you don't miss me. 10 months older, I'm forgiving. Now that I'm clean, never gonna race me. With this album, 1989 sounds different than any album I've ever made before. And that was on purpose. That was a little older. I just thought I really wanted to fit. I wanted to fit with the new album. And so we took one of the songs that I wrote when I wrote this when I was 17. And my band and I got together and we reworked it and kind of gave it a new sound. And so we'll see what you think of it. It's a song that I wrote about two teenagers who fell in love at first sight. Vance Joy, Shawn Mendes, and I will not be the last artist that you see on the stage now. Well, you've really held up your end of the deal, haven't you, Toronto? You've been crazy! So I think it's time that you have a special guest. I think it's very important that I start by telling you, Toronto, that anyone that you see on this stage tonight, or any night on the 1989 World Tour, any artist that comes out to perform for you is someone that I love, who I approached and said, would you please come out, it would be so awesome. And then they were given a list of cities on the entire tour. And the artist that's about to come out chose Toronto. Wanted to surprise you, and only you. It is a Saturday night. The artist who's about to come out is one of the most in-demand artists of the moment and could be performing absolutely anywhere. She chose you, Toronto. She chose tonight. In my opinion, I'm about to bring out one of the greatest songwriters that we have going for us right now. She's unbelievable. She's about to perform her #1 smash, boom clap. Charlie XCX is here tonight.
Just like a joy,
about to meet up with my aunt and uncle again, and I have to say that that was the best concert ever. And I will go into more detail when I get home, but I had a blast. I managed to use my gym bag, so I'll show you when I get home what I got. But I am in Sears now, so I'll show you some of the stuff that's here.